Welcome to this week's episode of the Nigerian Theatre Witnesses to History, the Tunde Laniyo podcast on which we bring you those giants who have been part of the Nigerian theatre for a long time, 40, 50, 60 years, and they have contributed immensely to the growth of the Nigerian theatre. In fact, they shaped in many ways the kind of knowledge people have of the Nigerian theatre. It is to this professionalism, commitment that this program is dedicated. And last week, we started with one of the giants, one of the witnesses, who started telling us how he got into the theatre from when he was in the modern school, when they had a teacher who was teaching pupils in the community. And then he went on to join the OYEWO Theatre. And from that place, he went on to join the Oriolokun Theatre. That was an esteemed and prestigious institution to join at the time. And today we'll continue our journey from his association with the Oriolokun Theatre going forward. So, Dr. OYEWO, talk to me about how you felt when, after the audition at the Oriolokun, and you were given an appointment.
Well, I would have felt so much disappointed if the audition did not go well. But luckily enough for me, I was one of the two that were given appointment that day.
That's right.
Tunji Odeyemi and myself. Right. And that was the day I knew that Tunji Odeyemi is my distant relative.
So your family is noted for producing big theatre artists.
Yes. Tunji Odeyemi's father, he is was an Egungun Alarijo performer. He had his own ensemble. Until his death, he was an Egungun Alarijo performer. That was where Tunji had his early training in dance, in chants, and the rest of it. And it was through that, when he was chanting, that I got to know that we are related.
You had things that told you this is my root.
He was chanting about Oriki. After the audition, I said, "Come, you boy, how did you come about this Oriki? You are Oriki the 1 year. I'm from Oba." I said,
"Wow,
Oba." So he told me the story, and I knew his father, Baba Odeyemi, because Baba Odeyemi used to come to attend meetings with my father and the rest members of the house, of the compound during his lifetime. Yes. So I was elated somehow.
That's right.
That I was given appointment, and we started performances.
Which was the first production that you took part in when you joined
Oriolokun.
Can you recall?
The first major production I took part in was The Gods Are Not to Blame.
By Olarotimi himself.
Olarotimi. And I played the lead role, Odewale. I was surprised that I could play the role because in the theatre where I came from, we don't use scripts.
Improvisation was the key in there.
But I was given a script, and Olarotimi guided me with recordings and the rest of it. Olarotimi, genius in training people. So he recorded the whole lines of Odewale for me.
Okay.
And give me the tape. He gave me the
the cassette player.
Reel to reel.
Oh, reel.
Reel to reel.
At that time.
So at that time.
Yeah.
So I was carrying it all about. When I would be coming to rehearsal, I will be listening to it and repeating it after it and the rest of it. By the fourth,
that was a style of training at that time.
At that time, which Olarotimi
Remarkable.
introduced to me. And by the fourth day, I dropped the
recorder. You didn't need it anymore.
I didn't need the recorder anymore.
Up there.
I had it up there. You know, youthful, exuberant, and the excitement of walking in a theater that is different from the
compound where you used to rehearse.
So I got the Odewale role, and I can tell you that nobody on earth has played that role more than I did, because I started playing the role in 1974.
That's right.
And I played it till year 2000 when Olarotimi died. I can't mention any. I can't remind the number
of times
of performances
that you had
that I had at Odewale, because we did the play all over Nigeria.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
We did it all over Nigeria.
In festivals, in theaters, everywhere.
So that was the first challenge I had, and I was able to surmount it.
And you will be happy that you made the move from Oyewu's theater to this more formal theater setting.
Theater setting, yes.
Which is a different experience from what
I had before. Then, when the Institute of African Studies building on campus was complete, they brought us on campus, and we started performing in the Pit Theater and also at Oduduwa Hall, Main Bowl, and the amphitheater. And our theater became more popular. The University of Ife Theater became more popular than when we were at Orioloku. When we were at Orioloku, students would come in their big bus from campus to come and watch our plays at Orioloku.
Yes.
But now we are brought to their doorstep. So they didn't need
that long distance before having the theater experience.
And then we continued.
Who are some of those you performed with in that original edition of the Gods Are Not to Blame?
The late Ukuatai played Wanga.
Okay.
The late Laide Adewale played Balogun.
Laide was already in the Orioloku.
Laide joined us in 1974.
Okay.
I came in 73. Laide joined us in 1974. Ukuatai also joined us in 1974.
Okay.
Then
Peter
Fatomilola Alaka played Alaka.
Toji
Ojeyemi played the praise singer to Odewale.
Okay.
Praise singer to Odewale. And Baba Awofade, who is also late, played one of the chiefs. And I remember I forgot to tell you about one particular person that you ought to have heard of.
Of course, yes. That was the former national coach of the Green Eagles.
He was a teacher at the staff school about University of Ife, and he was a member of the
Orioloku Theater.
He's a drummer. He comes from the family of drummers. He drums very well. He's an Ayon, and he acts very well. Because when we had Rererun. He played the first Lawuwo in Rererun. Onigbede, fine actor, good drummer.
He played the first
Lawuwo. Yes, in Rererun.
I can imagine. He has the courage.
Yes.
He has the courage.
And those that I met at Oyewo at that time included Babagba, Jimmy Solanke. In fact, Jimmy Solanke was the assistant director to all the directors. We had 3 directors. Olarotimi for drama.
Yes.
Peggy Apa for dance. Akeyuba for music. Jimmy Solanke was the assistant to all the 3 directors. So when
he came in from Ibadan.
Yes, I met him there. I met him.
I think he also came in 73.
In 72.
72.
I met.
Came in 72.
Yes.
To
Oriolokun. But he left at the end of 1973.
He went to Benin. Yeah.
When they went to perform Ovora when Obaisi in Benin, the governor at that time, Obemudia, saw him and encouraged him to come and start the
Bendel Art Council
performing group at that time. So he left us at the end of 73. So those are the people that I had training from. When Olarotimi give you a role, he will say, go and meet Jimmy. Go and meet Jimmy.
Really?
Yes. Rotimi will give you a role and direct you to Jimmy Solanke to explain your role to you and
help you to
understand your role. So Jimmy Solanke was the assistant to every one of them. And when we moved to the campus, at a particular time, the Institute of African Studies was broken into 4 departments.
Right.
Department of Dramatic Art, Department of Music, Department of African Languages and Literature, and the Department of Fine Art.
Right.
So those of us in the University Theatre were attached to the Department of Dramatic Art. So we served as a kind of laboratory.
A lab for the
department. The students mingle with us, we do performances together, productions together, and we were the first set of students to test run the department. And we did what was called the Certificate in Dramatic Art in 1977-78 session. Later, some people came from television to come and take the course from television, from radio houses, and the rest of it. That was when I had the opportunity of meeting with the Akin Louis. Akin Louis.
Felix Omuni. Dele
Murakinyo. Victor Akapo.
It was Victor Akapo then.
Victor Akapo. Before he came back from America, he became
he became Tony
Olautan.
And
so that was what brought them to Ife to study. Okay. And then after a while, some of our people that we did the certificate in dramatic arts together that had the basic qualification that can make them proceed into degree.
Yes.
They started crossing to the degree. Like the late Uko
Okay.
Watai. And then after a while, Rotimi left.
He went to Port Harcourt.
And Soyinka came from Ibadan. Came to the English department, but was using members of University of Ife Theatre for his plays.
Okay.
So we had
so you performed with him as well?
Opera Wanyosi.
Yes.
I
remember
Opera and the King's Osman. Opera Wanyosi and some of his other plays that we had.
Which ones did you take part in?
I took part. There is no way a performance will happen at the Department of Theatre that I will not take part.
Part of it.
Laide, myself, Patomilola, Tunji Odeyemi, and the rest of us. So, at a particular time, they started joining the academic
department as students.
As students, they joined the department as students because they had the basic qualification
to be considered for admission.
But those of us who had secondary modern school and
we were disadvantaged. Even though you are acting lead roles.
We are only acting lead roles. We cannot
do the formal training.
Yes. At a particular time, Soyinka left, and those behind said they were going to disband the theatre because we are pack of illiterates.
Really?
Yes. Baba one day, Bola was the vice chancellor at that time. After a convocation performance, we went to his house deep in the middle of the night, and that Baba has instructed the people at the gate that anybody who comes to ask of me any time of the day or night, if the person does not come in all force and does not turn his leg up and his head down, it means he must be a human being, not a spirit, not a gummy. So let him come in. As soon as we got to the gate, Averi Baba, so they opened the gate for us. We entered. Baba Otisu said, ẹ̀yin ọmọ yìí, ẹ káre ẹ ṣeré yín ò ní dá ẹ kúṣẹ́, ẹ káre agbádùn eré yín lénìí o, bá a ti gbádùn ẹ̀ látẹ̀yìnwá náà nù, ẹ káre. Àní bàbá ẹ gbádùn eré wa ṣùgbọ́n ní láìpẹ́ ní rí wa mọ́ o.
Wọ́n ti dànù.
Kí ni ó ṣe yín? Fatomilola was our
spokesman.
Wọ́n lé a lọ o, wọ́n ti ní wọ́n lé a lọ o. Kí lẹ ṣe?
What did you do?
Wọ́n là kàwé. Wọ́n ní illiterate ni wá. Bàbá ẹ kàwé lẹ̀ ń ṣeré tẹ̀ ń ṣe ìbò fatafata lórí stage tá à ń gbádùn yín. It was at the during the era of Ayo. I want to say Ayo Oluwasanmi. Hezekiah Oluwasanmi, that the theatre was established.
Yes.
His name has gone into history as the person who started the University of Ife Theatre. How do they want it to be during the era of Wande Abimbola that they are going to disband you? Hello, mọ ṣeré yín. Lè mọ lélẹ̀ yín lọ ẹ mọ ṣeré yín. So we were so happy. Baba said they should give us a drink. Drinks, and we were happy. But after some time, we started thinking that Wande Abimbola will not be the vice chancellor forever.
Forever he will go to.
Ọba kan bọ̀ wá jẹ
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni tí
kò
ò
ní
ní mọ Joseph
o.
mọ́.
If one day goes now and these people see whip up their sentiments of our being illiterate, and that person may just
not
accept
be
it
well disposed
and sign it.
Just approve it.
So that was why we started thinking of improving our
academic
academics,
qualification.
and I did certificate in Yoruba oral literature.
Okay.
Certificate in Yoruba oral literature plus certificate in dramatic arts. Then I took my late wife, bought GCE form for me that Oya ọkọ mi, ìwọ náà kàwé,
o lè ká,
you can do it. And Professor Femi Osofisan came to do sabbatical in our department, and we told him that help us to appeal to your colleagues. They say they are going to disband us. What did you do? They say because they say we are illiterate. They said we didn't go to school. Go to school? Go to school at our age. Go to school. You can still go to school. And then I came home and told my wife the story. The following day, he was coming from office and bought GCE form for me. 5 papers. I took the 5 papers. Oduduwa College was my center. Oduduwa College was my center. I took the exam with 8 group of my children. When my children had already passed, those that did not pass, that were repeating, we sat down together and I took the GCE. I got my 5 papers, joined it with the certificate in dramatic art, certificate in Yoruba oral literature, and I was admitted into 200 level at the Department of Dramatic Art.
So the same teachers who said they were going to disband you people were the ones teaching you.
They were the ones teaching. Some of them had gone. Some of them had gone, left Nigeria completely, but some of them were still around. Especially Baba Akomolafe, who did not join them in their idea of disbanding the theatre. He was the head of department
at the time.
At the time, I was into the degree program. And after the degree program, I went to him. Thank you, sir. Because they allowed me to continue working and going to school. The faculty, everybody in the faculty cooperated with me. In fact, the professors, they were the one asking me, Kola, how far have you gone at your studies? I said, I'm trying. Baba OYEWO would encourage me. In fact, when I wanted to do my final project, directing was my specialty, and I must direct a play, a major production. And I chose Soyinka's The Strong Breed, and Baba Ogunba.
Professor Ogunba.
That man understood Soyinka.
Yeah.
So I went to
him. He was a specialist.
I went to him. He gave me his book that he wrote on the movement of transition.
Transition, yeah.
He gave me and sat me down and said so many things that made me to really understand the play. And I did it. This is a play that has been abandoned. Helped me, and I directed the play, and I had a good mark. So I came out with 2-1.
What a thing of joy and great relief for KOLA OYEWO when he got his 2-1 in the Bachelor of Arts degree program from the Obafemi Awolowo University. Rumors were rife that there were plans to disengage those of them who were in the performing company of the university who didn't have a degree. They were allegedly unqualified and access to university requirements at this time. And so he had to begin to think of what to do. He had joined the University of Ife, then University of Ife, Uriolokun company, from the Unyade Jobi Theatre that he joined in 1964 with a Modern 3 certificate. And that was the certificate that he still had. But then he decided to take the bull by the horns, got his GCE, got 2 certificates from Ife itself, 2 professional certificates, and then went on to do that BA. But then he went to announce with joy his accomplishment to Dr. Akomolafe of that same department. And that was when he knew that there was still a long way to go in academia. He was asked the meaning of BA. And when he said BA, Bachelor of Arts in Dramatic Arts, he was quite happy. But Dr. Akomolafe told him, it means also begin again. What happened for KOLA OYEWO from this point on? That's what we will begin to look at when we come back on the next episode of the Nigerian Theatre Witnesses to History on the Tunde Laniyan podcast with the witness, Dr. KOLA OYEWO, on the hot seat with us. We expect you to come and join us again. If you like the program, please click on the share button, like it, click on the like, share with other people, and then click on the bell button so that you can be notified when a new episode comes on air, which is on Thursdays at 6 p.m. Until we do that again, it's bye for now.